The film begins with a feather falling to the feet of Forrest Gump, who is sitting at a bus stop in Savannah, Georgia. Forrest picks up the feather and puts it in the book Curious George, then tells the story of his life to a woman seated next to him. The listeners at the bus stop change regularly throughout his narration, each showing a different attitude ranging from disbelief and indifference to rapt veneration. On his most memorable day of school, he meets a young lady named Jenny, whose life is continued and lined up with Forrest on occasion. Having disposed of his leg supports, his capacity to run at lightning speed gets him into school on a football grant. After his school graduation, he joins the military and is shipped off Vietnam, where he befriends an individual of color named Bubba, who persuades Forrest to go into the shrimping industry with him when the conflict is finished. Later, while on the lookout, Forrest's unit is gone after. However, Forrest salvages a large number of the men. Bubba is killed in real life. Forrest is granted the Legislative Award of Distinction for his bravery. While Forrest is in recuperation for a projectile shot to his buttocks, he finds his uncanny capacity for ping pong, at last acquiring ubiquity and ascending to VIP status, later playing ping pong seriously against Chinese groups. At an enemy of war rally in Washington, D.C., Forrest reunites with Jenny, who has been carrying on with a nonconformist way of life. Getting back, Forrest embraces an organization that makes ping pong paddles, procuring himself $25,000, which he uses to purchase a shrimping boat, satisfying his guarantee to Bubba. Gets back to see his mom's last days. At some point, Jenny gets back to visit Forrest, and he proposes union with her. She declines, however feels obliged to demonstrate her adoration to him by laying down with him. She leaves promptly the following morning. Spontaneously, Forrest chooses to go for a run. Apparently eccentrically, he chooses to continue to stumble into the country a few times, over exactly 3.5 years, becoming well known. In present day, Forrest finds she has a youthful child, of whom Forrest is the dad. Jenny tells Forrest she is experiencing an infection, likely HIV, however this is never conclusively expressed. Together the three move back to Greenbow, Alabama. Jenny and Forrest at long last wed. The wedding is gone to by Lieutenant Dan, who presently has prosthetic legs and a fiancée. Jenny bites the dust soon subsequently. The film closes with father and child sitting tight for the school transport on little Forrest's most memorable day of school. Opening the book his child is taking to school, the white plume from the outset of the film apparently falls from inside the pages. As the transport pulls away, the white plume is gotten on a breeze and floats upward. If you like the summary of this film, don't forget to subscribe and like for many more. Luck.